Hello again, everyone. Vince Shuta here for Shuta Multimedia, coming to you tonight from the Doylestown Bookstore in Doylestown, Pennsylvania, for a book signing and a farewell. Yes, author Jonathan Maberry is here tonight, signing his latest book, Fire and Ash. Soon, he'll be making his way to San Diego, California, for a new life without snow. However, we are in luck because before he does that, before he makes that great excursion, he will be making his way to Scranton, Pennsylvania. I know, it's hard to believe, but it's true. For the Infect Scranton zombie event. In the meantime, we're here in Doylestown. You want to check it out with me? Let's go. Well, who do we have here today?
I'm Chrissy Paredes, and I'm the publicist for the Doylestown Bookshop.
This is a wonderful place you've got here. I've never been to Doylestown. You come down here, it's the most quaint place ever, and it's the quaintest bookshop and one of the most quaint places ever. And what kind of event do we have going on today?
We have Jonathan Maberry tonight, and this is his going away party. He's moving to California. This was his last book signing with us. He's released so many of his books with us. We wanted to have kind of a send-off party for him. So this is what's happening. It's 10:30 at night. We're in a bookshop. It's a little crazy, but we're having a really good time, and we're sending off a really good old friend. So.
He's been very closely related to the bookshop. I mean, he's had the classes here. He's had, what kind of classes did he have?
He holds a teen writing class here every Wednesday, which is just phenomenal. He has, a whole table full of kids, and he's inspiring another generation of writers like he was inspired when he was young. So it's really a phenomenal thing, and he's going to keep that up when he moves to California. He's going to be doing it via Skype with them, so they won't lose that connection with him. They'll still have it. It's a really good program.
That's fantastic. I was about to say it's going to be a heck of a commute, but Skype, that's a wonderful technology going on there. That's excellent. So, and well, here we are. This is the first time I'm here, and it's the last time. But not last time here, but I mean the last time for Jonathan. So it's an amazing for now.
He'll come back to Pennsylvania, from California. He'll come back. He'll visit a little bit.
I was going to say he's a traveling guy. I know he's on the road more than he's not.
He is.
But so I imagine somewhere along the line his shadow shall cross the doorframe of the Doylestown Bookstore.
It shall, as many do.
Well, like I said, it's a wonderful. You have to come down and check this place out. It's really cool. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
And if you look, I don't know if you realize.
There's a zombie behind you.
There's a zombie behind you, yes. Okay, well, who do we have here today?
I don't remember my name. I think I was shot, and then I think I was burned, and I might have been electrocuted.
So I've seen people almost get electrocuted. It was not pleasant.
No, I feel very crackly and toasty and
explains the smell.
And crisp, yeah.
Well, on the plus side, you probably don't have any nerves going on anywhere.
I can't feel a thing.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That'll work for you down the line.
So far, it's working well.
So what are your current career aspirations now?
My current career is just to keep on kind of walking.
Walking's good.
Kind of stay upright as long as I can. And if I get on the ground, just to keep crawling.
Let's keep moving.
Just keep moving. I just want to keep moving and keep eating as I move along.
Are any of us any different? Really? I mean, that's kind of the plan, really.
I just want to, keep whatever is left of me still intact, attached,
That's, every morning when I get up, that's exactly how I feel. If I can get through the day with everything still attached, we're doing good.
Right, and if I lose something, I'm okay with that too, as long as I can just crawl,
keep moving, keep moving right along. And who do we have over here?
I don't recall either. There's not enough left. That's why I've been hunting out brains to replace some of what I've lost.
Now, if that happens, do you remember what the other people remember, or?
I haven't found anybody to eat yet, so.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little famished right now.
I know a lot of people who tell you that I am no help to you.
We can work something out.
Oh, okay. But
we might not believe you. We might just want
to. But you might have to treat it.
Sample it anyway.
We'll have to see if we can find some barbecue sauce. Though I've got a distinctive palate. So.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely no good without barbecue sauce. Perhaps a nice brie on the side.
Cheese is always good.
Cheese,
goes with everything.
Absolutely.
But I'm trying to lose a little. weight. Now, post-apocalyptic, if that means losing a leg to drop to 30 pounds, then I'm okay with that. Again, as long as we can keep moving.
As long as you can keep moving, you know, you
get to the all-you-can-eat buffet. As long as we can catch up to the all-you-can-eat buffet.
So I
they
see.
Keep moving.
So what you're trying to do is you're trying to stay fit enough so that you can be one of the faster zombies.
Exactly.
You don't want to be one of the slow zombies because they don't get to eat as often.
One of the books here is apparently the 28 days later diet, and I hear that'll speed your metabolism.
Oh, very cool. I'll have to look into that. I know I could use a little bit of a metabolism increase. I'll have to look into that. Well, thank you so much for talking with me, guys, and I wish you all the luck in the world in your shambling and rambling as you go through the ruined, apocalyptic remains of Earth. Good luck with all that.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for talking with us.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a tumbler. The world's greatest tumbler is coming out of this bag. Someone has to hold the beverages so we can see the greatest tumbler ever. Okay. Oh, there you go.
All the writers holding the 3rd grade writing book.
That's a good tumbler.
Isn't it? And look what it's tagged with.
Writing with Jonathan Maberry, A.T. Greenblatt, A.C. Wise, Janice Grable, Don Lafferty, the chemist, Frank Well. That's a very elite group you've got there. And we can just find that right on Tumblr?
Yep, if you look for a tag, Doylestown Bookshop.
We were there.
We were there, man.
And now on YouTube, the people will be there as well, and that will drive them to Tumblr. You didn't realize you're going on the internet, did you?
I'm so sorry.
Who do we have here today?
I'm Fran Wild.
Fran Wild, it was wonderful to meet you. Hi, Vince. Vince
So
Shuta.
nice to meet you. What you just did. This is AC Wise.
We should do this where there's not tons of ambient noise.
So I like ambient noise. I think ambient noise is fantastic. This is A.T. Greenblatt.
The A.T. Greenblatt. I am surrounded by authors here. It's amazing.
This is Bernie Mojzes. Also, the editors of the Journal of Unlikely Entomology, which is fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous.
And having a contest.
And what kind of content? First of all, introduce him again in case I couldn't hear you through the copious amounts of ambient noise.
This is editor Bernie Mojzes.
Bernie Mojzes.
Bernie Mojzes.
Bernie Mojzes. See, in the ambient noise, we're losing stuff.
And A.C. Wise.
A.C. Wise.
And they are editors of the Journal of Unlikely Entomology.
Unlikely Entomology.
And the Journal of Unlikely Cryptography. And the Journal of Unlikely Architecture.
Do they do anything else unlikely?
All kinds of unlikely things. And they are having a contest. And if you go to their website...
And their website is what? What is your website?
Unlikely-story.com.
I like it. Unlikelystories.com. Unlikely Story? Unlikelystory.com. Okay. And what is the nature of the contest?
It is to pick our next unlikely theme.
Ah!
The Journal of Unlikely to be determined.
Too unlikely to be...
Somebody helps us pick it through a contest.
I'm going to have to ponder this.
We need more alcohol in order to
Obviously, more alcohol. The Journal of Unlikely Drinks.
Maybe, yes. Unlikely mixology.
That's it. The Journal of Unlikely Videos.
Yes.
You've got this would probably count.
Probably.
I would never have guessed any of this. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. We will try to direct as many people to your website with ideas for the next unlikely thing as possible. Thank you. And who do we have here today?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Maberry, author of the Rotten Ruins series, the Joe Ledger series, and a writer for Marvel, IDW, and Dark Horse Comics.
That's fun, and it's fantastic that we have you here today. It's the last, now, they say this is the last time we're going to have you here today. That's not entirely true, is it? Please
Not
say
really.
it's not.
I've got a couple more events in the Philadelphia area. I'm doing Infect Scranton in a couple of weeks, and a couple of book signings in Exton and a few other places, and then I am moving to San Diego, where the weather is sane, and there's an ocean.
It's got ocean, yes, snow, no.
If I want to see snow, and I really don't see myself wanting to see snow, but if I do, I can drive 2 hours to be in Big Bear, get out of the car, look at the snow, get back in the car, and drive back to the beach.
you've just released the latest of and the last of the Rotten Ruins series. Now that story arc has come to a close, where are you headed next?
My next series for teens is going to be the Watch Over Me series, about a teenager who wants to be a bodyguard, and he's solving a murder mystery in school. And his best friend is a transgender kid who's going through bullying issues, so he kind of steps in to protect him, and that's how they become friends. So they're going to be the Holmes and Watson of this new series. And the first one, Watch Over Me, comes out in August 2014, to be followed by Cold, Cold Heart, and hopefully a long series.
Most excellent. That sounds deep. Wow. That's very cool.
It should be fun.
First I've heard of this, folks. Now, you're coming up to my hometown in a couple of weeks?
Yes.
Around the 20th to 22nd, I think.
Yeah, somewhere in there. It's Infect Scranton. It's a one-day zombie conference, a zombie event. They have a marathon that's a fundraiser for charity, I think for a library, I'm not entirely sure, and a bunch of other events, panels, signings, lots of zombie goodness.
Are you going to be there for the 3 days or just the one day?
I'll be there all that Saturday. I'll be there for the whole day.
Okay, very cool. Well, now we know where to find you. Come Scranton in September.
Yep.
And now we're in Doylestown. You're having any kind of egg regrets about walking away from Doylestown?
It's tough. I'm doing my 30th signing here at Doylestown Bookshop. I've launched almost all my books here, novels, nonfiction books, and graphic novels. And it's tough to leave. It really is. I love this crowd. I love the whole the whole writers community of this area, and I've spent a lot of years trying to build this community and help writers interact with one another and get further in their career. It's gonna be very tough to leave.
Well, I know we're all going to miss you down here. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from coming to the different conferences and stuff like that. And you're just an inspiration. And I just can't get over how approachable you are. Here you are, this world famous author guy.
Well, as long as you kiss the glove, we're good.
Okay. Oh my God! Unless people know you, they have no idea how funny that is.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about that. When I was a kid, I met some authors like Richard Matheson and Ray Bradbury. I was 13, 14. And they told me that writers need to help other writers, that nobody helps us, we have to help each other. And I took that to heart, and they said back then that if you help other writers, then the entire publishing industry rises. And also, I learned along the way that writers don't prosper in isolation. We're best when we feed off each other's energy. So it's kind of like a happy vampirism, that we feed off each other's energy. And it's more fun too. So it actually jazzes me up when one of my colleagues has a success, or one of my students. It makes me feel good, and we should all celebrate every success that any writer has.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to let you get back to your celebration, your farewell party here, and there we go. And once again, thank you so much for your time and for all you've done for the area and for writing in general.
My pleasure, and happy writing.
Thank you.